I can still hear the exact tone of her voice when she said it, light, teasing, almost amused, as though betrayal were just another harmless thrill. Don't be so dramatic, David. It's only one night with my boss, the man I've dreamed about since we got married. She said it like ordering dessert, casual and guiltless, as if my love, my vows, my loyalty, all those years beside her, were just crumbs left behind. I didn't fight. I didn't plead. I simply said, okay. That single word sealed her fate. For years, I had been her anchor, the quiet man who built in silence, who gave without keeping score. We never flaunted wealth or affection, but I believed we were rich in trust. She smiled at me in church pews, kissed me at funerals, held my hand when life grew heavy, or so I thought. It's almost poetic how betrayal hides behind routine. The late meetings, the unfamiliar perfume, the way her phone glowed with his name while she turned it away, smiling at shadows. Her boss, the CEO, the man she admired more than she ever admired me. But she never truly looked at who I was. She saw only the mild husband, the man who never raised his voice. She mistook my calm for weakness. That night, when she confessed, I watched her leave in the dress I had bought, stepping into his car. I saw the glint of his hand resting on her thigh before they drove away. The rage came fast, but it faded just as quickly. Because by the time she spoke her truth, I already knew. I'd known for weeks. The hotel bookings, the recorded calls, the texts where she promised him things she never whispered to me. My pain hardened into purpose, and I began to plan. You see, my world isn't the one she believed I lived in. She thought she'd married an accountant, numbers, spreadsheets, dull routine. But numbers build empires. And numbers destroy them, too. I wasn't just an accountant. I was the man CEOs turned to when governments closed in, when mergers teetered on the edge, when secrets needed to vanish in offshore shadows. And her lover, the CEO she worshipped, relied on me more than anyone. I didn't need fists. I didn't need shouting. All I needed was patience. Like a spider, I tightened the threads slowly. Shifted accounts, redirected funds, and waited until his empire leaned on one fragile beam. Then I placed the knife in her hand. The morning after their night together, his call echoed through the house. I was sipping my coffee when her phone rang, his voice frantic. Our merger just collapsed. Who exactly did you say your husband is? Her face drained of color. She tried to respond, but I could hear him unraveling on the other end. Banks pulling out. Partners vanishing. Regulators circling like sharks. Everything he'd built turned to dust overnight, and she stood right in the center of it. I let her answer that call. Let her hear the fear in the man she thought untouchable. By afternoon, headlines bled across every financial channel. His empire collapsing. Investors screaming betrayal. The board demanding blood. And when they traced the fraud, one name appeared on every document. Hers. Because I'd made sure of it. Every suspicious transfer, every buried file, her signature was there. She wasn't just his lover anymore. She was his accomplice. That night, she stumbled home, mascara streaked, hands trembling. What did you do? She whispered. I took a slow sip of my drink. You told me not to be dramatic, I said. Her voice cracked. They're saying I'm liable, that I signed everything. You did, I replied calmly. Every dotted line he handed you, you signed. Never read a thing. Too busy chasing fantasies. The tears came, not from love, but survival. She reached for me, desperate, clinging to the man she thought was safe. But I leaned back. Did you ever stop to wonder, I asked, why he wanted you to sign those papers? Why he trusted you so suddenly? Her lips parted. Then the horror dawned. She realized the truth. She hadn't just betrayed me. She'd been used by him and by me. And now the world believed she was the architect of it all. The CEO lost everything, his fortune, his company, his name. She lost even more, her reputation, her job, her freedom. When the subpoenas arrived, I watched her crumble. When investigators swarmed, I offered no comfort. She begged, swore she still loved me. But each time, I only echoed the word she once mocked. Okay, now I watch her face on the evening news, grainy footage of her being led into a black car, cameras flashing around her. Her dream man ruined. Her life erased. And me? Untouched. Invisible. Clean. She thought betrayal was a game. She thought power belonged to the loudest voice in the room. But true power is quiet. Patient. Surgical. I take another sip of my drink and turn off the TV. For the first time in years, I feel nothing at all. And that is the sweetest revenge of all.